Hey, what's up traders? This is Dave and welcome to my weekly review of my preparation for the next week. I want to thank everyone for the nice comments of the last videos, and I have received a lot of private messages, and I like that all of you like the new format. So I hope that it will inspire someone in something what I'm doing right now, and we all can get a better trader. So let's start with the news, what we can expect the next week. So first of all, the Monday is a US bank holiday, so I will not be trading at all. As well, we got this World Economic Forum annual meeting. So basically the Klaus Schwab and his friends will bring us some new things like a new war probably, or the cyber attack, global food shortage, or maybe they will release new pandemic. So they will definitely be talking about it in there with all the central bankers and all the evil people. So it's gonna be for the whole week. And as said, there's going to be a lot of central bankers on this meeting. You can see Lagarde will be speaking there, some FOMC members. So the whole week could be nicely volatile, but definitely I would like to see this. So Wednesday will be probably very volatile. So definitely there is some news, some market drivers, something what will move the market. So yeah, could be nice week. So right now let's go to the COT reports. Now I want to mention that on my website, and you click to the COT reports, which is here. So you click to the COT reports, it will take you here, and you got a test version. So if you want to test my COT data, you just click here and it will take you here into the test version of my COT data. Let me zoom it a little bit to the normal so we can see that properly. All right, so here is a COT data, the test version for the Euro and for the Japanese yen. Here is a lot of buttons where you can actually switch the pairs, but as said, this is a test version, so it will not work for you, but you got complete data for the Euro. You got a whole history. You can change the time horizon which you want to be looking for the data. So anyone can watch it in here, and I highly recommend you to try to backtest it, what it will tells you, because that's what I'm doing, and it helps me a lot in the trading to follow the whole order flow. If you want to subscribe for the full version, simply click the full version. It will take you to the subscription. It costs just $3.7 per week, so 15 per month. It's basically almost nothing, like a symbolic price. So if you want to support, I will be glad if you support. And here you can get all the data for the US dollar index and completely all the pairs for the gold, Bitcoin, oil, basically anything. So let's go to the charts. I'm using the screenshot of my COT data from my application. So here is a US dollar index. Basically the longs are still decreasing while the shorts has been slightly added next week. And if we check the commercials, we can see that they are quite heavily bearish in compare to their longs, right? So they have massive shorts against the longs, but look at this, they have been massively bearish here on the top. So we can see they had 44k shorts here on the top, which was basically here on the top of the dollar index. And since then the price is dropping down, they are distributing their position. So they're basically taking profits from these shorts, right? So that's what's happening. And non-commercials, which is the investment banks, they are basically shorting and adding the shorts quite here on the low. So what we can see in here and what we can take from this data which we get in here, so adding minus 9k, so there was shorts added in here in this period, then price dropped and it was ranging. Now we got this data for this latest period which we had in this report in here, and what we can see here is that minus 1.2k, which means there was added some shorts, right, some longs slightly as well. So what that means, if we look to the price action, we can see that price has moved above this liquidity zone above this equal highs, and since then it started to drop, right? So where they most likely added these shorts positions? Well, obviously here on the top, right? So basically here should be a daily order block where these consecutive candles were starting up. So basically they when the price is going up, they building their short positions before the price drop down, right? And here is a if we go through 1 hour, so we are the exact where this move has started, right? So this is the level I like to see, and I of course have in my mind all this daily order block. So where we are right now, in my opinion, it looks very simple that we will most likely go down here, right? On the dollar index. So currently price is sitting on this 1.102, and it's some kind of ranging. If we look to this 8 hours chart, this doesn't look like a reversal, or maybe, you know, it can of course reverse, do something like that before it drops, but for me it doesn't look like it want to right now. So let's go to the chart. Here is more detailed price action, and yeah, we are sitting on this order block because all these 3 consecutive candles are order block, but the mean threshold and where is the origin of the move is here. So what can happen in here? Obviously it can drop lower and then bounce higher, right? Or what it can do is as well, it can do this and that, right? This is not goal of this video to predict the exact move, you know, I cannot know that, but what I see in here is that definitely, in my opinion, this level somehow will be visited. So what I will be doing is that I will be looking for the shorts, right? Obviously I will not short this low and just waiting until it drops there with the stop loss in here, right? That would be stupid. I will try to be precise. But what as well I think is that we will most likely see this level too. Cannot say if we will see it like this or if we will see something like that, you know, we cannot know that right now. But in my opinion, this level is more significant because if we look at this price action, we can see that we have basically this big range in here, and you can see this breakout in here, right? So this level which we are talking about right now is a level which is a retest, but where started this origin of this move, of this breakout from the range, those positions were accumulated in here. So in my opinion, this level is more significant and would be working as a magnet. So I'm still bearish, and if we go even to the lower time frame, what I want to show you is the price action, and I will actually show you here because I got all my drawings in here. So I will show you right now the nice order flow of the lower time frame, and on the end of this we will see what we could most likely expect, right? So it's a 15-minute. This drawings has been done on the 5 minutes, so it's on the 5 minute. It could be even precise, more precise, but you know, we don't want to watch this video, and you probably don't want to be listening to me for the whole day. So the week has opened. We have the break of the structure, retest, break of the structure. Here is the origin of the move. Price has retested, left nice 2 equal lows. So that's a liquidity. That means the most likely price will go there. And if you remember from the last week prediction, I was already expecting the price to drop to this 102 level, right? So nice sign that we will go lower. We have retested this level. We break this level, and right now remember this, here is a origin of this move. So I'm extending this level and we'll be waiting in the future what it's going to do. Then on the 5 minutes, here is as well the level where was some consolidation before it dropped lower. Then we continue, we got another break, so another order block, right? So here is another one. Then we go in lower, 103 level, then break of the structure, you know, created some order block, price moving higher, retraced back to this level, then drop lower into this order block. Then you can see how they actually creating this liquidity here, injecting, then it dropped lower, and then price going higher into this level, into the level where was the accumulation before this drop, right? Then from here we had the reaction, price drop lower, not exactly into the origin of the move, but here, right? So you see how they already creating the liquidity here again, right? Injecting it into it. Then price moving on the sideways. Here it was another break, you know, price drop lower, Asian session, taking out this liquidity, break. Then we have nice beautiful order block on the 5 minutes. I can show you on the 5 minutes actually. Asian session, this big liquidity in here, price dropped into this level, right? Moving down, moving higher, breaker, moving higher again, breaking the structure. So here is another beautiful order block. Then we had this reaction on this level. As before, we had this reaction in here and price dropped and broke the structure. So we have the new level, and look, nice reaction in here again. Then price doing nice things on the 1 minute even, because you know I'm trading intraday, but on the 1 minute it looks really beautiful. You know, you might not as on this 5 minutes, but we can see that, you know, so we can see a reaction on the level, break of the structure, pull back above this liquidity into the fair value gap, and price start to move lower, right? Then we have the break of the structure in here, origin of the move in here, or origin of the move in here. So we have extending these levels, holding them. Then another break of the structure, you know, retest, liquidity retest, break. In order to be even more precise and having double confirmation, we could enter like this, you know, but I don't trade the dollar index. And then again, we got the break of the structure, retest, boom down, moving sideways. Now we are out of the kill zone, so no trades. And then again, we have this opening in here with the gap. Where was the origin of the move? In here. So extending the level. Now let me bring it back to the 5 minutes. And watch. Here was this move. How the price nicely come back into here. Boom again. You see another break of the structure in here. So we mark out again the latest candle. Look, CPI data price has came in here, right? We're breaking lower. We have the break. Then we have another break of the structure in here. So from here, I'm extending the level of the top, right? And this is where we are right now. So what is my levels right now? If I go the lower, if we look back into the history, which I was actually showing you in here, this level, this bottom one is this one, right? So this is where I think the price will most likely go. And so what is happening in here right now? So we had this break of the structure in here, but then the price moved higher, broke the structure, again another break of the structure, retracement back down into this level, moved higher, but failed to move higher, right? So what's going on right now? Now we have this level, which can actually work out and move higher, but I will be bullish until bearish until these two levels are broken. They are still holding, you know, I mean, of course they are holding right now, but if you look, this is just at 2 days, right? So it's if we go low, higher time frame, and we look into this order flow. So we have, again, we have opening, you see, lower low, 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 right? But this one, this is the swing. This is the whole swing, right? So we have this dealing range. And yes, if it breaks in here, if we get the break in here, then we can get move higher. But if this level will still hold, and price start to drop lower, then I think we will go lower, right? So until this level is holding, these two levels are holding, I will be looking for the shorts, right? So I cannot say like definitely short in here, right? Yeah, I could short in here, but how? I need to see the price to come here, most likely seeing the break, you know, return in here, and then another break, and then I'm shorting, right? So that's what I would do with the dollar. And yeah, so that's for the dollar. I'm definitely bearish. I want to see it drop lower, and I will be looking for the longs in the for the shorts in here. So obviously I can look for the shorts or longs as well if some nice price action, you know, will be shown in here, but with the lower risk. Okay, so let's continue with the euro, and if you look to the commercials, we can see that they're actually adding the longs again, right? So they added 16k. I will show you on the charts where they did it. And right now, let's look to the non-commercials. They still building their shorts positions, and they are getting very close into the 5 years extreme, right? So if you remember from this, what happened on the dollar index. So basically, once the price gets to the top on the dollar index and the extreme shorts of the non-commercials start to close, they actually start to take the profits from these shorts, right? Why? Because they are hedging, right? So in here, even we see the price is going up, they still adding the shorts, right? They are hedgers. So this is confirming me that we still can go much higher into this weekly order block, which is higher than here. So let's look to the price action in here. So what was here is that we had this daily order block where the price dropped, and we have the data for this period from here into here, where we see that they added 5k longs positions, right? Net positions, 5k net, but overall it's like 16k longs, right? So most likely it was added in here, so it's creating our new level in here. Are we gonna see the retest into this level? I don't think so right now, because if we look into these levels, which have been broken in here, actually I should move it here to the top. So if we look into these levels, which has been broken in here, let me show you on the lower time frame. So what we see, even I'll go 30 minutes. So here is the break of that level, and here is actually these 3 consecutive candles, down candles, are the order block, right? So that's where we see that the liquidity was loaded in here, and slowly we get some break of the structure, right? And then again the level is holding, then it broke this significant level, you can see, and then in the next candle on the 30 minutes, let me zoom for you, so we can see the break, and then in the next 30 minutes it was actually retested again, right? So in my opinion, and we can see now again the break, right? And then retracement into another order blocks. So in my opinion, the order flow is very bullish, right? So let's go to the price action in here, and this is what we can see on the daily. We got these lows in, equal highs in here. So in my opinion, that's liquidity where we will most likely go. If we will go like this, I don't know yet. Maybe it can be like this or that, but overall it's bullish for me. And in my opinion, it will be bullish until this weekly order block. Why here? Because if we look into this low, which was broken, the origin of the move is here, right? As well, if we actually bring the if we actually make this projection of this, so we can see the 50% is above here, right? So the algo will basically distribute the positions above this 50% level, right? So that's what I think we are going. Let's go to lower time frame, and actually I did some nice back tests in here. Okay, so this is a Monday, so we have the break of the structure, then price retraced back down into the order block, took out the liquidity, breaking of the structures, order flow is being respected. Then we have here this gap fulfilled, right? Retracement back down to this order block, then price moved higher. Let me bring the 1 minute. So we can see break here, and then look what has been left in here. This beautiful 2 equal highs, right? then price drops back down into the order block. You have the entry. Of course, you could be more precise, but I like to take order block from the 5 minutes, which was all these consecutive down candles, and you can get 2 risk rewards. Of course, you can get much more, but this is what I'm targeting. I, of course, try to do this, but that's not my goal right now. I will be focusing on this later. Then we continue higher. Here we getting the breaks of the structure, and where we could come back down into the level that broke in this, right? So we can see here the gap was fulfilled. Then we have the Asian session. Here you can see how the liquidity is nicely engineered in here. Then price move back into this top, right? Let me clean this. Then we have a break in here, retracement, and short, right? Continuation here, back down into that order block, Asian low taken. Then here is the gap is fulfilled, but equal lows, so we are not allowed to take a trade in here. Then price drop lower. Here we have a break of the structure. Here is the order block. Price did not retrace into the level. You see that, but this level, if it is not tested, we can make it, we can extend it to the future, and remember this, right? But where was the entry? If you see this without any proper pullback, here is a breaker, right? The one candle prior to the low before the breakout, right? So watch this. Right now this looks like a little bit unclear, but we had this breaker, then price moved higher, broke this level, and look, next 2 candles retracement in here, right? So you basically need to be very fast, but it was possible. I did not take this trade. As said, this is a back test, and but I will be soon taking this trade, I promise you. Now watch. We going higher. We have these highs. Here is not out of my trading window, and right now we have what happened in here. So price actually moved higher. Then we have this ranging in here. Then we got the break of the structure. I will be extending this level still. Break of the structure. Where is the origin of the moves? Down here. Price came into that level. Take out the Asian low. However, here was not possible to enter, right? But again, we get a break of the structure. So on the origin is a order block. So price is moving, ranging during the lunchtime. Has created nice liquidity zone. Price drop lower, back down into this order block, right? And in here we got beautiful order flow in that day. So here was a trade from here, then we got break of the structure, trade from here, right? Price moving higher, the gap is fulfilled, price drop lower, break of the structure, order block, another trade. Then again, watch this. Watch this. This is a pattern which is still repeating. We get a break of the structure and leaving 2 relative equal highs. Right? So it's a liquidity. What happened in here? This was the break. 3 consecutive candles down, taking out the liquidity. Here is order block. Boom, entry and long. Right, going higher. Okay, then it's out of the kill zone, no trading time. Then again we have something like this in here. Then we can see the break in here. There was a close, so this is the origin of the move. We can see liquidity in here injected. Then we have this high has been taken, the Asian high has been taken, and then we have beautiful order flow. Of course, there would be someone could take a trade from here, but it would be, in my opinion, very risky. So what I would do is I wait for the break of the structure in here. Then we got another break of the structure in here, right? And then what we can see is this. You have these two lows in here, right? And price has taken this liquidity and is dropping. You got two breaks. Here is a fair value gap, and as well here is this order block, right? So you could potentially take a short from here, targeting these lows, but where the price is going for this liquidity as well, right? Then we have this order block in here. We have a reaction, break of the structure, consecutive candles are order block. Here is entry, right? Then again another break of the structure, another order block, right? Then price reacting in here. The order flow is still bullish, and even this high, Asian high was taken. This is a equal high, so we have again left like something like a 1, 2, 3 triple equal highs on the top. Then what's happening in here during the lunch? Price reacted on this level, fulfill the gap, break of the structure, leaving this order block. Here is a liquidity. You know, this is as well beautifully engineered liquidity. So once this price drop lower in here, that's what? That's sucking the people into the shorts and putting the stop losses in here, right? So we have entry from this order block. The confirmation is this balanced price ranged, where is it two gaps close together, right? So even having a so some people can enter like this, you know, but that's too advanced for me right now. What I said, soon I will be able to do that. So now you can see the liquidity is taken out. The previous day's highs are taken out in this moment. Then we have free drives. You know, so what is free drives? We have 1, 2, 3 drives, liquidity taken in here. You know, price dropping lower, break of the structure, the gap is fulfilled. You see another break of the structure, waiting for the price to reach the level. Now it's reaching the level. Price breaks lower, breaks here, retracement. Here could be entry, but if we see a drop lower, another gap fulfilled and retracement back down into this level. Here is a liquidity. It's being taken in here. Then price. Here was actually, let me bring it to the 15 minutes. Where we are now. Yes, here. Oh, sorry. Okay, so liquidity taken in here, then we have the break of the structure. We have the lowest origin of the move is here. But then we got another break of structure in here. So here's another order block, right? Another break of the structure, right? Then another one. price, and then here, right? This trade should not be taken. It's outside of the kill zone. Reaching this liquidity again here above these highs, right? Then what we have here, we have the price action during the night. And what happened in here, we have the break of the structure, which is actually the market shift, right? So we have the market shift in here. That's what I'm still sleeping in this time. Then I come here, is another break of the structure, not significant, but it is. And as well, it's like equal lows, right? So again, we have the liquidity right now down, and we have two breaks of the structure with this liquidity being taken up on this level, and this is a origin of the move that takes out this. So I would like to be expecting some reaction if the price comes up here. We have a kill zone, London open, price comes above this liquidity zone in here into the level. Now we are in the level in here, right, where we're getting boom, price reacting, then we have break, another break, retracement, and short, right? And it continues lower. And you see, and you see what it's leaving in here. 1, 2, 3 levels. We have retracement down, up into the fair value gap. Here we actually get break. Here another one, retracement and possible short. And price goes lower, retraced into the origin of that move in here, moving higher. Oh, here was actually the continuation trade in the New York. So what was here? All these lows were broken. These lows were broken by this accumulation. So then price retrace was moving like this, going higher above the liquidity. We have the break, retracement, and short into that level, right? On the second part of the New York kill zone, price is on the bottom of that level where we have this nice, again, break of the structure. We have the order block in here, another break of the structure in here. We have the higher close above this one, creating the order block and potential long again. And then, I was just playing with the order flow in here. So these trades I would not take. And yeah, and this is where we are right now. So is this one? This is where I don't have these back tests and these too much drawings. So this is where we are right now, in my opinion. And look what we have here. So we have a price action which has been breaking higher. Then we have left 2 equal highs. So almost 3 equal highs, right? So this would be, in my opinion, target for this week. So we have reaction on this level, right? Then the price moved higher, made some break of the structure. Here we have the level which is untested, and this could send the price lower into this level or even into this level, right? From where we could see the price moving higher. So, and as well, we have actually the one level here on the bottom, right? So here is actually the complete origin of this move, right? Yeah, so this is my levels for this next week. I am bullish. I don't think we will go up like this. I think something like this maybe can be played out, right? So as said, cannot predict exact levels where and why and you know, like blindly, but this is a levels where I would like to see again the price action as I was showing you right now. So this was maybe too much long and maybe too much boring. Okay, and this is my notes for all these trades. So this is basically what I'm doing. So here is what the data which I'm collecting. Obviously, I'm trading only euro, right? Here is my notes of where the trades mostly occurred and what trade direction. So if you can see, as I was bullish for this week, the most of the trades was actually the buys, the long, right? And most of them actually occurred in the New York, as you can see, right? So, and as well, if there was a both side trades, because sometimes I will show you, for example, here, you know, I had the both. That means that I actually shorted and as well take long. So look at this. This is a London, and these trades were short in the London, and then there is the another one. Both, like if I click this one, okay, it's the same one. So this one, you see the short again in the London. So based on this data, I actually can see that mostly the New York is moving the market in the direction of the higher time frame. So, but look, this is a London sell. This one was out of the kill zone. That was the both. So there was a sell, both, sell. So you can see that mostly, and here, yeah, this was on the end of this, on the end of the week. But you can see that if we are bullish, the most of the trades with the direction, which is the buy, occurs in the New York kill zone, right? So that's why mostly the Asian session opens, then we have London, some manipulation, and the New York makes the real move. This is actually a great data. Then I see that mostly everything happens after the Asian sessions high-low is taken. That's interesting, right? Then we have, then I see that I feel very comfortable to trading from the order blocks, not too much from the fair value gaps. And I like this my classic QM, right? So yeah, and here is the time. So as you can see, mostly we can see 7:30, 7:28, 7:50, 10, right? So so mostly happening, all is mostly happening on the beginning of the New York London session, right? So yeah, I'm really looking forward to have this data for the longer period, and I believe I need 10 weeks like this, doing this, and it will be getting much better, and soon I believe I will be able to take at least 1/3 of these trades, and if I'll be making like a 10-hour per week, that would be amazing. All right, my friends, have a great rest of the weekend. Bye bye.